lovely souls, my name is Samantha James. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today we have a pick a card that you guys voted on, and we're going to be talking about new love coming through, coming into your life. We have 3 piles to choose from, 3 different decks. We have deck number 1, deck number 2, and deck number 3. I'm burning my Attract Love Rose Quartz candle. It's a manifestation candle that you can shop on my Etsy down below. But I specifically chose rose quartz and pink for the Attract Love manifestation candle because we are all going to look for high vibrational love. So I'm going to focus this reading on new. If I see any kind of X's or old energies coming through, I am going to try to divert the reading and really set the intention that we're looking for new love, high vibrational love coming through, coming into your life. All right, you guys. So I will see you guys at your pile. Hi, group number 1. Welcome. If you guys chose the Gypsy Tarot, this is for you. We're going to be talking about new love coming through and coming into your life. I am burning this beautiful rose quartz Attract Love manifestation candle. You can shop these on my Etsy, that is linked down below. I have pre-selected some oracle for this reading, but I wanted to kind of format this a little bit differently. If you skipped over the intro, I talked about how I have set the intention for new high vibrational love coming through. So if I feel that this is someone from the past, or if this is an ex, I'm going to completely divert the reading. There are plenty of videos on my pick a card playlist that you can check out if you were interested in reconciliation with an ex, but I am not going to do that in this video. I am going to start off the reading by talking about some blockages that may not be allowing love to come into your life. We're going to try to describe this person. We are not going to have an extended for this video because if it is resonating, I recommend you book a private reading or come join a live stream. The reason for that being is I can't describe just one singular person, one individual, one archetype for a big sum of you. It's obviously going to differentiate through and through to each individual out there. So if you feel like the general reading, the general energy is really resonating with you and you really want to know who this person is when they're coming in, I'm not even going to put that in extended because again, that would be like a generalization of like a big group of people, and the person that's coming for me is not the same person that's coming for you or the next. So if you really want to find out more information, I highly recommend a private reading, which is also down below in the description box. Okay, so you guys chose this really awesome Gypsy Tarot. I haven't decided, should we do Oracle first or should we do Tarot? Let's start with some Oracle. Okay, so we have I Am a Voice, Gray, Endings Are Inevitable, Last Quarter Moon in Libra, Make Time for Self-Love. We have the Fehu rune, Fehu, I could be totally pronouncing that incorrectly. We have Rest and Rejuvenate, Keep an Open Mind, and Stay Optimistic about your love life. Okay. Fehu. I don't know runes off the top of my head, but I do know that this is the first one. Okay, and this book is in a different language. Hold on. I do know this is the first rune, and this is about, in the traditional meaning, about livestock. It's about structure, associations. The rune is associated with the home and family, with abundance, wealth, and fertility. Ooh, gorgeous. Okay. So the image and the imagery in this is a house that is lived in, protected by a fence in the center of the property. The house indicates the hearth where you find peace and protection, symbol of the fertile, safe and abundant center in your life. Okay, so Feihu makes us strong and helps us build something long-lasting. So you guys are coming here to know about new love coming into your life. I definitely feel like you guys have really spent this time being single, to make time for self-love, to work on your healing, to work on self-reflection, maybe even enhancing your intuition, your inner voice, your outer voice. And Spirit is really asking you guys to stay optimistic about your love life, to keep an open mind, because there really is something coming through for you. And I really believe that what is coming through for you is the real deal. So there might be, not in this pile, but in other piles, love that's coming in, but it doesn't necessarily mean that love is going to be the person that you marry and you build a family with. But so far, just from the Oracle, and I haven't even pulled the tarot yet, I am seeing that this love, although it's maybe taken a longer time for them to manifest, is going to be the real deal. This is going to be someone that you can build a solid foundation with. And what I like to tell my clients is, imagine that, like, especially the ones that are really upset about their love life and how they haven't been in a relationship in a long time. And I was like, imagine you meet a high vibrational soulmate tomorrow, and this is a person you're going to be with for the rest of your life. You're going to get married and have kids and have a house. Are you ready for that? Do you really want that? Or do you want to experience more in life? This is not a question about whether you are ready or not. I do feel like you guys are, but this is more to say that this is what's coming in. The gravity of this is much more intense and promising than some sort of fling. So if it has taken a long time for someone to come in and someone to come through, stay optimistic, because the person that is coming through for you in your love life, group number 1, is going to be here for the long haul. So let's kind of get a glimpse of who this person is. We have the Firefly animal spirit. We have Angel. And we have Thief. Helping those in need with no expectation of return sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. And we have the Firefly spirit, which I believe rules over the air element, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Of course, we will get more confirmations with the tarot as to what their astrological sign may be. But to me, metaphorically, the Firefly is that you have your own unspoken light, and this person is going to almost be like a moth to a flame. They're going to be very attracted to you. I also feel like Firefly, this is someone who has maybe gone through a lot in their life. They have been through darkness themselves, and they definitely cultivated their own light. It could be something that you guys even connect on. This person could be spiritual. Okay, so the Firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. It's pure, radiant, and illuminating. This high frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the Firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly may fade if we do not catch it. Okay, so there is Firefly energy behind every poem, song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive light? So this is someone who is very creative. This is someone who is very intelligent, someone who could be artistic in their expression. They could be a writer. With Thief, I'm getting this person is very low key. They're very introverted. This is someone that doesn't want the attention of a bunch of people. They could be kind of a romantic at heart. This person could have just this angelic quality to them, and that they would never hurt a fly. Get it? I feel like this is someone who's going to really take care of your heart. And this might be a big contrast in comparison to what you have been through before and who you've been with before. So keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ than your usual type. It's not to say that you're not going to be attracted to them. I don't think people take that card as like, oh, you're not going to physically be attracted to them. You're going to be physically attracted to them for sure. This person's a stud. But they're going to be different in that maybe your usual type is toxic and a fuckboy or a fuck girl. And you're going to be harnessing some real affectionate, intimate energy here with a person who is going to take care of you. And it does feel like to me that this person has gone through it in life. I'm hearing orphan for some, adopted, and they know what it feels like to be in darkness, and they know what it feels like to be depressed, and they would never wish that upon anyone else, let alone a person that they love. Okay, so what new love is coming through? We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Hierophant. Whoa. If you can hear my baby, he's screaming for fun. This is his new thing. He's learned how to scream, and that is his way of expressing himself. He's with daddy right now. Okay, so we have the Hierophant, we have Justice. So 2 major arcana coming through already. This is going to be a very significant relationship. I said that in the beginning. I'm saying it again. Justice, if you felt like you were attracting people that were energetic vampires, they just kept taking from you. There was no reciprocation in the connection or the relationship. Expect that reciprocation now. Expect equal give and take, almost healthy, just like a healthy fucking relationship. Really, really good. What's interesting is the Seven of Cups, and I'm going to clarify it because with the Firefly energy, there's this kind of message from Spirit, like you got to catch it while it's there. You got to, harness this while it's here. Like, I don't know if this person's fleeting. I don't know if they're traveling when you meet them, like they're traveling for work, or what the deal is here, where it's like, maybe it's almost challenging you to, if you see them, if you feel something, if you see someone in a hotel lobby, to approach them. Because it could be there one second, they could be there and then gone the next, and there might be some sort of regret in regards to maybe not having the confidence or the self-esteem to approach them. Now, I don't know if that's the circumstance. I'll have to dig a little bit more into like the setting in which you guys could meet, but there's something where it could even be with the Seven of Cups that you're going to have a lot of different options at the same time. And this person might be a little more reserved. And so it might be hard to understand that this is your person that you're going to be in a relationship with. This is someone that you're going to have something sustainable with, when there's other people around you that might be more charismatic, more extroverted, more like, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. And you'll have to really decipher within your own intuition that, and listening to your own inner voice, if this is your person or not. So that could be a message for some of you. But let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups. Okay, we have the Three of Cups. What is this underneath? Death in reverse. Okay, so a lot of you guys have really gone through a transformation. We have endings are inevitable. You've really cycled out of maybe a dark place, and you've really found light and found healing. With that said, there is going to be level up expectations and challenges. One of them for you is that Spirit is saying that you guys have really worked on your healing. You've worked on your self-esteem for a lot of you. Now it's time to put that into play and put that into action. So with the Three of Cups popping up, clarifying the Seven of Cups, it could be that you meet this person at a social event or a party, and it could be that you have to say something to them first. They might be really interested in you and attracted to you, but they might be too shy to say something, or they're just too low key. Like with Thief, they're kind of like a thief in the night. I'm hearing like Michael Jackson songs, but they're just like, they are like a silent but deadly type. They might be very low key, but they will capture your heart. And that's why you gotta keep an open mind. Like, don't judge a book by its cover necessarily, or don't judge a first impression by just a first impression. But there's this energy of like, some of you guys are gonna have to really like be confident in approaching this person if you feel it. you know, if you feel like this is your person. Okay, let's clarify the sorry, I wasn't ready. Let's clarify the Hierophant. We have the 3, 4, the 5, 6, the 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is not your usual fiery, extroverted, hey, look at me, what's up, girl, like, type, okay? So with the 7 of Wands in reverse, to me, that tells me this person's not going to, like, compete for your affection. It could even be that you're just a whole-ass dime piece, and they just, you know, up front are like, okay, that she's out of my league, he's out of my league, you know, I cannot. They might take themselves out of the game. Now, don't get discouraged with that message. Don't get mad about it, or get mad at them in advance. I just don't think this is their nature. And that because it's not their nature, there are a lot of positive things that follow that. Meaning this is not someone who's going to start relentless fights with you. This is not someone who is going to batter you and be toxic and talk down to you. They're just not aggressive energetically at all. They're quite reserved. They're quite peaceful. And because of that, there's going to be a lot of peace within the connection and within the relationship, allowing for there to be a solid foundation in which you can build something long-term with this person. With the Hierophant, this person's very spiritual, or they're spiritually evolved and spiritually developed. They could be awakened already. They have their own sort of consistent routine, and they are a creature of habit. They like to kind of endow themselves within that. So they like to be in this routine. They could be a workaholic. They could be someone who owns a business, is a manager, is a boss of some sort. This is the kind of person that has, like, it's not to say they don't have charisma, but they have like a non-showy energy about them. Like this person, you know, those people that are like, they have real money, you know, like real money. They don't need to be flaunty and ridiculous. And then there's people that like don't really have money, but they're like flaunty and ridiculous and like wearing all these chains and stuff. This is the kind of person that like does not need to prove shit to anybody, and therefore if you see them at a social event and a party, you know, they might be the one in the corner. You're not going to necessarily see them like in the middle of the crowd trying to get every woman's attention, every man's attention. This is the kind of person who is going to be, you know, where they're going to be. And so it's going to be up to you to approach them, or at least that's a message I keep getting pretty strongly. Especially with that 7 of Wands clarifying. So clarify the Justice card for me. Clarify the Justice for me. Whoa. Clarify Justice with just one card for the secrets. Oh shit. Okay, well, 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me check the camera. Make sure we're all in frame here. Okay, so this is interesting. This is not your usual approach. I'm hearing some of y'all really will not make the first move. Like, you guys want to be the ones that is courted. And I do think this person will court you, like, when you guys get down to it. But there's a huge message about you guys might feeling like you have to, like, it's almost fleeting. Like, if you don't say something first, they could be gone. It could be like a missed opportunity. For some of you, this could be a situation where it's like taboo or it's off limits. They could be married. They could be your boss. They could be a coworker. This could be someone you're in business with. This could be a friendship. There's a lot of different options with the Hierophant. And it might be that you don't want to approach them, or they don't want to approach you. You both don't want to approach each other because it is a little off limits on the surface. But it's like a challenge that Spirit wants you to be like, challenge accepted. And not in a chaotic way. And not in a way that's destructive. So if this person is married, obviously don't be crazy, you know. Definitely feel the situation out, take it however it resonates, listen to your intuition, your guides on that. But the Five of Swords energy is interesting. It's coming out in reverse, but it's interesting. It's clarifying justice. It's like, for some of you, this is a challenge, or this could even just be about speaking up. I am a voice, you know? You want your soulmate? Okay, fine. Here he is. Here she is. She's right there. Are you going to say something? Are you going to talk to them? So it's interesting. Okay, what else can we get about group number ones? Ah, damn it. We have the King of Wands. Okay, so there could be fire involved, but I'm really reading this King of Wands. This person really is a boss. They have boss-like energy. They are someone that might own a business. They're someone who could be a manager, CEO, entrepreneur. Very involved in their work. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. This is someone who's very attractive. You know, they might not be like very showy, but it's hard not to notice them because they're very attractive. This person could be very tall, very muscular, like tall, dark, and handsome is what I'm hearing. Okay, what else about group number one's person coming into their love life? All right, we have the Page of Swords. Or what is this? There's swords, but there's also cups. Huh, I don't know what this is. I'm being thrown off. If it is the Page of Swords, maybe this is a challenge for me. If this is a Page of Swords, it could be that there will be good conversation between you two. You're just going to have to initiate it. And I do think this person is very intelligent. I think they're very witty. I think there's going to be this instantaneous attraction between you two. There's going to be a lot of funny back and forth where you guys kind of like pull each other's legs almost. If this is the Page of Cups, see, I don't even know which one it is. It could even be that this person is very sweet. You know, this is someone who is kind of a romantic. They're old-fashioned. They'll want to like give you flowers and roses, send you sweet good morning texts. We have the Hangman. I think this person is going to really change your perspective. I think they're going to change your perspective on relationships, how you view relationships. Maybe you've been in a stream of toxic or codependent connections, and this is going to be someone who's very independent. They're not going to need to rely on you or be codependent on you. And they're going to expect the same from you with that justice energy. They're going to expect you to also be someone that can hold your own. With the Hangman, this is about a difference in perspective, a change of view. I feel like this is someone who, I mean, they have a nice booty. I feel like this is someone who's going to really change your mind about things. So clarify the King of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This person's going to make you feel very sexy and attractive. This is someone who's going to make you feel very abundant and stable. You're going to feel safe finally in a relationship. You're going to feel like you can be safe. You can let your guard down. You can be yourself. You can feel like there's stability. Like not everything is going to end in some sort of crazy boomerang. We have the Queen of Swords. You're going to be very compatible with this person, especially when it comes to communication. Like you guys will have a lot to talk about, a lot in common. I think this person's very open-minded as well. They might be very intrigued to hear about you and your interest in tarot or spirituality. This is someone that is going to invite you even to open up, to be who you really are, to talk, to speak openly. I am a voice. It seems to be a big theme here in this reading, in this pile, group number one. So it's almost as if you've been silenced by people in your past, and this new love coming in for you is someone that is truly going to want to hear you and really going to listen. We have the Fool. I do think that this is something that could move really quickly, just because there's going to be this instantaneous connection and attraction. This is a relationship that could move quite fast. Both of you are going to kind of intuitively know, like, that you're done looking around and searching for others. This is going to be this attraction in which both of you really want to go down a new beginning with each other, blindly taking a leap of faith. This person could have a pug. There's like a little pug in here. We have Aquarius and Gemini energy. This person could have a mustache. Again, tall, dark, and handsome. Really nice features I'm seeing. This is someone who is going to be very adventurous, very optimistic. They're going to be so attracted to you, and they're going to constantly compliment you and make you feel very attractive. So group number one's new love coming in. New love coming in for group number one. New love coming in for group number one. We have solitude. So it could be that you've had to spend some time in solitude, and some time in reflection, where you'd have to really think about what kind of partner you want to manifest this time around. It could be that this person travels for work even. We have positive movement forward. Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like there is going to be a lot of positivity in this connection, almost to the point where it's shocking, it's surprising, and you're kind of like double guessing yourself, double checking to see if this is real, just because it is so healthy and that is so different from your last relationship or connections that you've been in the past. This is someone who, if you do like your independence, they're going to encourage it. They want you to be independent. We have partnerships and alliances. You guys could get in business together. Partnerships and alliances also represents a relationship, a long-term commitment. I think this is like the scales of justice really harmonizing and balancing itself out for you within your love life. But like I said in the beginning, you guys, if this is resonating for you, I highly recommend a private reading so we can dig up more information about this person, what they look like, what they do, where you could meet, all that stuff, just because it's going to be so individualistic upon person to person. And also, furthermore, how you can manifest them into your life. I'm going to end with a message with advice from Spirit. But there will be, what is key to manifestation is to not holding such a tight grip. So I was reluctant to put too much information out about this person, because then you're going to scan the room and look for them here and look for them there. And although that is a big part of this, you know, Spirit wants you to be aware and be open-minded, so that you can approach this before it is fleeting. It also is something you have to be very... it's like Spirit wants you to be vigilant, but at the same time, ever accepting as to whatever comes through and whenever it comes through. Almost like the best way I can describe this is to just be comfortable going through the world knowing that your soulmate is out there and that someday you'll meet them. And it might not be tomorrow, might not be next week, it could be. But just to walk around with confidence and knowing this, but to release any attachment to that expectation, because that could create blockages in them manifesting. I do feel like this is a very full circle thing coming through for you with the world. It could even be for a lot of you that you meet them while traveling. We have I don't know, this is throwing me off with the page of like the swords energy. Maybe it's just maybe this is the cups, page of cups, And this is a Page of Pentacles, and he just happens to have a sword. Because it's a page energy, and they usually do. So yeah, it could be that you meet this person while traveling. Ooh, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And it says, fortune favors the bold. Ain't that right? Ain't that the truth? Page of Pentacles is a new path that's forged. A novice path, a new connection. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune clarifying the world. Fortune favors the bold. If you've also been called to travel somewhere, even if you've been called to travel that place alone, there might even be an underlining reason for that. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Fortuna, bonus, the bonus card. Yeah, this is meant for you. Group number 1, this is so meant for you. This is coming in for you. It's meant for you. You know, I cannot wait to hear from some of you guys individually to like see into this even further. Let's pull some messages from Spirit. Ooh, that was quick. We have a mother's love. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time, holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. Oh, don't make me cry. Some of you guys have a mama that really misses you right now. Whether she's here in the 3D or in the 5D, she's looking over you, always thinking of you. We have light. Imagine yourself as being composed of energy and light. Because in reality, that's precisely what you are. You're a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. And then we have one more. We have Seek. The power of Spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of Spirit, including you. We are all one with Spirit and always will be connected to one another. All right, group number 1, it was a pleasure. I really hope that resonated. Definitely let me know down below in the comment section. If you wanted to book a private reading, send me an email and I will get back to you. In the meantime, however, stay safe and stay healthy, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Hello, pile 2. Welcome. If you guys chose the Stars and Moon Tarot, this is for you. We are going to talk about new love coming into your life and when. And also, I just wanted to say I'm not doing an extended for this video. If it's resonating, I recommend a private reading or joining a live stream for a personal question. The reason why is because I started thinking about it, and even if I did an extended, it would still be for like 200-300 of you. And one person who is described this way in such detail is not necessarily going to be for 200-300 of you, as opposed to like the general, which is like thousands. So I was thinking, you know, the same person manifesting for me is not going to be the same person that's manifesting for you or the next one. So if the general energy, if the general reading here on YouTube is resonating, and you want to know more about this person, I can go really in depth with them. And who they are, what they look like, all of that great stuff. But I would recommend doing that individually, per person, because it will differentiate dependent on who you are. So we're going to talk about new love coming in. I have pulled some oracles and I'm going to start with some of them. And then we are going to pull the tarot. We're going to end with advice from Spirit. But I hope you guys are doing well. I am burning my Attract Love Manifestation Rose Quartz candle. That's also in my shop on Etsy if you guys wanted to shop my manifestation candles. I would recommend working with pink candles for high vibrational soulmates, and I would recommend rose quartz. I am light. I feel transformed. Princess, you can be your own knight. First quarter moon in Gemini. Speak your world into being. You have the Rado rune. We have Love Begins. Firm Foundation. And Very Soon. Oh shit. Perfect. Okay, so it does seem like this is coming through for you guys very soon. I wouldn't have been able to tell group number 1 when it was coming in for them, but for you guys, it seems like the energy is quick. I'm going to read to you what Rado means, but it does represent the chariot. It does represent travel. And this is a movement card. So with love begins very soon in this movement card, to me, it feels like this is coming through very quickly. And then of course, we'll get some clarifications with the tarot. So this card is associated with travel in the physical as well as a symbolic sense. The horseman rides his steed proudly towards his goal while the sun rises and begins its journey across the sky. The meaning of this card is that of progress towards a greater consciousness. The journey is to be understood both physically and metaphorically. Rado invites us to have faith in our dreams and to get closer to them so as to get to the root of our wishes and therefore to a thought of understanding in our nature. Acting independently will make us stronger and more aware of our limitations. Gorgeous. We have firm foundation, which is, to me, with I am transformed, you can be your own knight. I feel like you guys have really been working on your healing, on self-love, building your own solid foundation for yourself. You guys are really focused in on your money, your career, you're focused in on your own personal goals, and you're making it so that your life is so valuable individually, apart from anybody, that if someone was to come into your love life, it would only add to it. It would only enhance it. It's not like you're looking for someone to save you or to, fulfill you in some sort of way. Okay, so let's see what your tarot says. New love coming in for group number 2. You guys have probably been in a state of reflection with the Hermit, the state of solitude. Like I said, you've been really working on your inner self, on your healing, on self-love, on your work. You've been trying to be in control of your life, your finances, your material possessions, Four of Pentacles. Tell us about group number 2's new love coming through. The Hangman is not only about stillness, but it's about a change in perspective. So I do see that you guys have really changed your perspective about maybe how you view your love life or how you view yourself as a single person. With the Devil in reverse, I feel like you guys have been clearing and cleansing any blockages that may have been disrupting your manifestation. Some of you guys really are manifesting with speaking your world into being. We have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a single-digit number, 9. It works in solidarity. I always represent the Nine of Pentacles, or I interpret the Nine of Pentacles as someone who is solid, just as I described, someone who, has such a great life on their own individually that you would have to really match that energy and be fucking awesome in order for you to even want them. Because you're so content and you're so happy on your own in your life that you would have to find someone who only adds to that and enhances that. Clarify the Four of Pentacles for me. Clarify the Four of Pentacles for me. Group number 2's love life. The Eight of Cups, ruling over introspection. The Eight of Cups talks about moving away from something to move towards something else. Now, this can be literal. This can be metaphoric. With I Am Light, I definitely feel like you guys have really moved through a dark place and you are now in an energy where you are seeing the light. You are the light. You are a part of healing to a sense where you want to help others heal. Clarify the Hangman for me. Clarify the Hangman for me. Two of Cups. So I think you guys really had a shift in perspective as to how you viewed your love life, how you viewed relationships. maybe even a shift in perspective of what you were looking for, what you wanted. Maybe last relationship or what you've gone through recently, or maybe even a while ago, really changed your mind about the type of person that you want in your life. You know, you've raised your standards, you've made clear boundaries. The Two of Cups, clarifying by the Hangman, to me says that in this moment of stillness, of introspection, of reflection, you've been really able to manifest exactly what you want to happen, what you want to come through in your love life, which is why I feel like there's such movement here. There's such action-based cards. It's like it's really at the tip. It's really on the other side. It's really coming in very soon. I have to be careful with saying that because I don't want you guys to have such a tight grip looking around, scanning the room. Is it them? Is it this? Is it that? To the point where you are so attached, it creates a blockage and it doesn't come in. I just want you guys to be open-minded that it is coming very soon, and to almost move through the world with confidence and with peace that your soulmate is out there. They're out there. They're coming. They'll come when they come. You know, just a peace and a warmth to that energy. Clarify the Devil in reverse for me. Ace of Wands, new beginnings. Yeah, new beginnings, especially in regards to your love life, which is why you are here. We're talking about your love life. Group number 2, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Wands. I definitely feel like you're going to be meeting someone that there is an instantaneous attraction, a compatibility, and a chemistry that is just almost very hard to explain even. Tell us more about group number 2's person, but actually I have some oracles, so let's pull those. We have Samaritan. We have Pioneer. We have Child, Eternal, and we have Scorpion. So this person could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, with the Scorpion energy. Actually, you know what's so funny? The Scorpion energy is fire. So never mind that. Although because I said it, it could still be a thing. But they could be a Scorpio or they could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But in this book, Scorpion is fire. Okay. The Scorpion is someone who is very passionate. They're fierce, they're wild, they're free. They tend to lean towards isolation, so they might really resonate with you, and you guys might really have that in common, that you've been in this state of isolation or reflection even. They're sort of a hermit themselves. Scorpions usually reside under rocks. I feel like this is someone, like I said, with that Ace of Wands energy, especially clarifying the Devil in reverse, where it's very hot and heavy and sexy energy between you two. There's an instantaneous attraction. This person's very flirty, very passionate. This person comes in with the heat for sure, and they make you feel that heat. I do feel like this person's just a really good person with Samaritan. They like to help people around them. They talk to just the average person. This is someone who will make the store clerk's day or make someone smile on the street. I do feel like this is someone who goes against the grain of society. They beat to their own drum. They're not a follower. I wouldn't even say they're a leader. I don't think they have a leadership position necessarily, although they could. It just is that they don't follow. They're very unconventional. I would honestly doubt that this person dabbles with social media. I'm not seeing them as someone who's on Instagram every day. They could give a fuck about any of that. This person cares about real interpersonal relationships in real life. They want interactions that are genuine and authentic. With Pioneer, I feel like this person is really focused in on the future and what they can do for the future. They could be very inventive. They could be an inventor. They could have sort of an engineer kind of mind. This person could be very creative. I think they could be very childish, but not in a negative way, but childish in a wild and free way, where they just, they just go about life in such a different, unusual way. They're not so serious. They're not so stoic. They're not afraid to talk about their feelings. They're not afraid to be passionate. They're not afraid to remain young. This person could be older than you, but they're super young in their body. They could be very in their mind and spirit. They could be very fit. They could be very youthful. This person looks at life through a pair of fresh eyes even. I think this person could be very muscular. Tell me more about group number 2's person coming through for them. Tell me more about group number 2's person. We have the 3 of Pentacles. Strength, yeah, like I said, I do think this person has a lot of fire in their chart. I do think this is someone who, you know, works well with others. They're like a good person. They're outgoing. They have a lot of friends. They're very social. This is someone who I think will have a really exciting relationship with you, will be very outgoing, or they'll lean and lead you towards being more outgoing. Like, they have this energy where they're introverted and they isolate themselves, but they also, like, it's like they retreat, but then they go out into the world and they give it their all. So it's like one of those people. And it's almost to like recharge their social battery. But with the strength energy, I feel like this is someone who cares a lot about their physical look. They could be in the gym a lot. They could be very muscular. This is someone who is very brave, very courageous. They're not afraid to say what's on their mind. They're not afraid to root for the underdog. This is someone who, you know, is after the truth. They speak the truth. I do feel like this is someone who cares about justice. Like I said, they root for the underdog. I don't know why I said that, but with Pioneer, I'm just getting also like big Aquarius energy as well. I feel like this is someone who cares a lot about like social activism. They care a lot about social rights, social justices. This is someone who really believes like that the world could be a better place. Like, they have that kind of like childish optimism. And it's very eternal and beautiful in its own way. They truly want to make people happy and make people smile. This is someone who is very determined. They can be very competitive as well. They're not afraid to work for what they want and fight for what they want. You can see that in just like their physical body and how they work out. We have the 3 of Cups. This person does like to party. They could be a little nostalgic of their past, or it could be their past is the reason why they are the way they are in their present, which is quite complimentary and quite good. They could have gone through something in their past that made them this way. We have the Page of Wands. Yeah, invention. I feel like this person's very inventive, very creative. King of Pentacles. I think this person cares a lot about security. So I do think that they're not looking necessarily for a fleeting relationship. I think they're looking for something substantial and something long-term. And I think that they'll see that with you and within you. I feel like this is someone who is very a passionate lover. I do think there's going to be like a lot of hot sex for sure. This is someone who is very kissy, lovey-dovey. They love PDA, or they don't even consider it PDA. They're just kind of like living in the moment, like quite literally. Okay, so we have patience. Be patient. This is coming through for you. Group number 2 and their love life. We have choose wisely. So you guys could meet this person at a time where you have multiple options. Group number 2, it's coming into their love life. We have memories of love and passion ignited. Okay, for some of you, this could be someone from your past, and not in a sense where it's an ex, because I really set the intention for the reading, but in the sense where it's like you kind of knew them a little bit, but not really. It could have been like you guys went to the same school, but you guys didn't really know each other. But there's some sort of commonality from the past maybe, or something of that nature. I mean, take it however it resonates. If it is someone from the past, then take it that way. That I'm describing, but there's going to be a lot of passion between you two. That is for damn sure. All right, so let's get some messages from Spirit. We have be proud. And we have let go. Okay. Be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. And we have let go. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we only have your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. So that kind of goes back to what I talked about. Like, this is coming in very soon. And it does seem like this is going to be a very beautiful and loving relationship and connection, with a lot of intense passion and attraction. Now that you know that, go through the world with ease and with comfort and knowing that, but try to release your attachment to this coming through so that it can manifest. And if it is resonating, we can dig more into this. We can look more into this, where you could meet this person, how, specific timeline cards of when. I could pull some initials, but all that information will be based on the individual. So if you guys are looking for a private reading, then definitely consider booking. All information is down below. In the meantime, I really hope this resonated, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for those of you who voted on this. I definitely want to hear your comments down below. Stay safe and stay healthy, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Hello, lovely souls. If you guys chose group number 3 with this deck, this is for you. Welcome. We are going to be talking about new love coming in, new love coming through for you. If you guys skipped over my intro, I basically said that I will not be doing an extended for this reading. If it is resonating, if the energies are resonating within this pile, within this group, then definitely consider getting a private reading, because it's going to really be individual as far as who this person is coming through. In the private reading, I can pull initials, timeline cards, figure out when they're coming in, how you're going to meet, where you're going to meet, and things like that. But I will try to get as much detail as I can in this reading. But of course, the same person that's coming won't necessarily be the same for all, like, thousands of people or 300 people. And there will be different differentiations, which I'll be able to kind of curate based off the individual. All the information for a private reading is down below, but I am going to start with your oracle. I just wanted to give this a good shuffle. You guys got a lot of oracle. So we have I am destined. Beautiful. Confidence. It comes with time and practice. Go wild. Full moon in Leo. And look at all these, like, this color palette. I'm getting a lot of, like, autumn vibes. First quarter moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings. We have the Othilla rune. Triumphant success, which rules over the Ace of Swords. Foundation and achievements. Crown chakra. Children and soulmate. Okay, so let's talk about Othilla, the rune coming through for you guys. So Othilla is the 23rd rune. And this can rule over nobility, tradition even. This rune's connected to wealth, but above all to what we inherit from our ancestors. Gorgeous. A noble sheik dressed luxuriously studies a golden urn covered with precious stones that most likely is part of the treasure left to him by his ancestors. So this talks about blood ties. It talks about roots and heritage, all that is rich and plentiful. Gorgeous. Okay. I am destined. We have go wild. I love that. I'm getting a lot of this purpley pink energy, colorations. You could have a purpley pink aura. It could even be, and we have number 23, so that might be significant to you. You could be born on the 23rd. This person could be born on the 23rd. Because Othella is the 23rd rune. This could be, I keep thinking of autumn, so it could be symbolic that this is coming through for you this fall, this new love. Okay, so group number 3's person coming into their love life. We have the Knight of Wands. With the Oracle, I mean, I really just went into the Oracle with the other piles, but for you guys, I feel the need to pull some tarot first. We have the Ace of Swords again, just because I feel like I got mixed messages. Some of you, I think, went through a breakup, or you went through something, you've gone through something, you may be getting over a depression or anxiety, but at the same time, another message I'm getting is so positive. Like, you guys really are destined for greatness, for success, for this happy, beautiful vision you have of your life in the future, of having a family and a home and like a gorgeous rainbow above and all that great stuff. And your ancestors really want you to know that. Some of you guys really connect with your ancestors. Some of you connect with your spirit guides. Some of you connect with angels, however it resonates. But I feel like this pile, among like other piles, are closely knitted and connected to their ancestors. And I do think you guys are very abundant beings, and that you will get everything that you've wanted and asked for as far as being a very blessed soul. So we have the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Swords. We have the Four of Cups. The Page of Wands. New love coming into your love life, group number 3. Okay, so I have some oracles pulled to the side for what this person, who this person could be. We have Lover, the Lover archetype. We have Networker, and we have the Dragon Animal Spirit. Okay, I don't know if the dragon rules over any particular element, so I don't know what their sign is, but I do know that this is a very spiritual, whoa, I don't know where the sun went, I'm sorry. I do know this is a very spiritual card in the Animal Spirit book. This is about balancing the ego, seeing one's most true self. We have Lover and Networker. The dragon rules over the 3rd chakra. And is closely knitted to the fire element. So if there, and I am seeing a lot of fire regardless. So we have full moon in Leo. Sagittarius and Aries is present here. This person could be a fire sign. I do think that they're a very passionate, wild, free kind of lover. This is someone who is a romantic at heart. They will like write you a poem. They'll buy you flowers and chocolates. This person's love language is deep affection. They could be very popular with networker. They could be just a general networker. They could be very outgoing, very social. This is someone who really does see everyone for what they are. They have a really deep intuition that's quite on point. They're able to really navigate the world, the external world and the inner world, with their curiosity, with their courageousness. I feel like this person's a visionary. I do think they're very conscious. They could be very spiritual as well. This is the type of person that sees beauty in everything. They just have that lens on life and in the world. They could be very attracted with Othilla to the finer things in life. This person could really like, you know, the beauty in life, aesthetics, luxury. This is someone who could be very luxurious and very abundant. They could be very wealthy, but they like good food and good music, and you know, they want to shower you with gifts. That's sort of their love language. This is someone who's very fiery, very passionate with the Knight of Wands. Could even have a tendency to sort of be a fuck boy, fuck girl. I do think things could change, like the circumstance could change upon meeting you. We have the Queen of Wands because you're the Queen of Wands, or they're the Queen of Wands. This is someone who is very captivating, very charismatic. They definitely have a confidence to them that catches people's attention. They can call the energy of a room. People definitely stop to stare. This could be someone who is very wild. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords. We have the King of Cups. They could be very emotionally balanced and emotionally mature. This could be someone that has very deep feelings, and they could be not afraid to express them. Clarifying the Ace of Swords. Wow, King of Wands. I think both of you together will make a sexy fucking couple. I think both of you together could also be very intimidating to people in the outside world. You guys are gorgeous. I think together you will be a very gorgeous, spiritual, sexy couple. I think you guys could be soulmates. I think you guys will have a spiritual connection to each other with the crown chakra, and that spiritual connection could derive from being soulmates. You could have known each other before. You could be meant to have children in this life together. It could even be that you guys feel like children together, in that it's a very youthful, playful connection. Clarify the Page of Wands for me. This is someone who is, they have very high standards. They usually reject people. So I feel like they're going to take notice of you. You could usually reject people too. And both of you are going to like really be meant for each other. Not that like you're rejecting people, but just that you both have wanted to find your counterpart, and you'll wait to find your counterpart. This could be someone who is a boss, a leader, a networker, in that they are an entrepreneur. This is someone who is very intelligent. I think people ride them off. I think they ride them off in that they're very attractive. This person, I think, is very tall. They have a very tall stature to them. We have this Captain Hook energy twice. It could be, they could dress very well, very lavishly. This is someone who cares a lot about, like I said, aesthetic, jewelry, even treasure. We have true love coming through with the Lovers. And the Lovers rules over the energy that this is a very spiritual connection. That there is a connection here that feels like true love, and it feels instantaneous. It feels like a big deal. We have the Star as well, and then we have Justice. Look at this major arcana coming through. So this is going to be a very significant relationship for you guys. Where it's like the last pile, I couldn't say, you know, if it was going to be something that lasted a long time or not. But for here, I feel like it's not really so much about like lasting a long time, in that it's going to be significant, in that you guys could have children together. A lot could happen within this connection. I mean, foundation and achievements, it could be that you guys end up like going all the way, getting married, all that stuff. But it's one of those things where if I was to tell you like your soulmate, the person you're going to have kids with, is coming through in your next relationship, in this new love coming and manifesting into your life, like, are you ready for it? And if so, amazing, great, but understand like why it hasn't come sooner. Because I think some people get frustrated and they're like, I don't know what's going on in my love life and blah, blah, blah. But like, what if your person is like coming like next month, you know? Like, are you ready for all of that? Like, you're going to commit to this person? I think duh. But the point I'm trying to make is, let's not rush into relationships just for the sake of like relationships. I think for this connection with the Ace of Wands, you know, this is going to be so big and so life-changing for you. For some of you, this could really be an energy that you've manifested. And I feel like the harmony within your love life is really balancing. You guys have done the healing work and you're ready to for your glow up. You're ready to debut that. You're ready to put yourself out there. But I definitely feel like you guys are a match with that lover's energy. We have the Ace of Wands. There's going to be a lot of passion, a lot of attraction, a lot of sex. I feel like you guys will not be able to keep your hands off of each other. There's going to be a lot of investment that goes into this connection. This person's really going to want to work to be with you, to earn your affection. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. This is all about laying down a proper foundation, laying down roots and seeds so that they can grow. We have the Sun, and prosper in something that is truly happy. Okay, let's get one more card, the Wheel of Fortune. So this is happening quite soon. I think you guys are definitely coming and seeing your way out of maybe a cycle which could have been more difficult with honor your feelings. And you've really had to glow up. You could have gotten out of a relationship that was negative or toxic, and you really had your moment to glow up and to really rebuild your self-esteem and your confidence, to understand your boundaries and make clearer boundaries of what you want, what you need for yourself in the future. And I feel like this person is going to really be on your level. Like, this is the energy of like, they're going to match your energy. I really love this for you. Group number 3, what's happening in their love life. New beginnings, patience and planning, and temptation. Okay, so I feel like this person is very tempting. I don't know if temptation is coming out here with a negative connotation. It could refer to something else. This could be a message for some of you. We have throat chakra and we have intuition. And it's really going to be about relying on your own intuition in order to decipher that message. And like I said, we can get more into this if you guys wanted to book a private reading, and I can take a deeper dive into this person and who they are, where you're going to meet, pull some initials for them, try to get their astrological signs in stone, all that great stuff. Well, as in stone as it can be. So let's get some messages from Spirit. We have embraced the moment, and that really reminds me of Go Wild. Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. And we have new beginnings. And because you're changing your energy, this is, you're attracting this. New beginnings. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Yes, you guys. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. So definitely trust your intuition. Wheel of Fortune, new direction, you guys. All right, this is gorgeous. Group number 3, I really hope that resonated. If you guys want to book a private reading, all the information's down below. In the meantime, however, stay safe and stay healthy, and I will see you guys in your next reading.